Today we're making lasagna.
Yeah, boy.
This is what we need.
First we need a pan. Got some butter. And we've got some garlic. Just want to fry that off so it's not raw. Once it's fried off a little bit, you want to come in with some more butter. We're going to add some parsley. Some basil. Some oregano. And then fry that off. And now Dad's going to chop some onion.
Right. Now it's onion time. Just like every other time, we're going to cut it, peel it, and cut it just like all our other ones. Slice in, but we're going to make this a bit thinner for lasagna. We're not having meatballs or spaghetti balls or anything. It's going to all mix in. It does a little bit thinner. Oh, and this one's making me cry.
And we forgot to tell you guys to preheat the oven, so let's go do that.
Make it at 180 and fan forward.
Now it's time for onion.
Add in a bit of water so the onion goes soft. Not too much though.
Since we're restricted to the background music, we're going to pop in some AirPods.
You'll see Mummy's dance skills.
That's all I got. We're just going to add in a little bit of onion powder. I've got that everywhere.
Yes. Your mother did, you'll make a mess of that.
It's time. Just mash it up. We're just going to add a little bit of water. Brookie likes to do a Superman every night. Watch.
Jump! Oh, backwards.
It's their little tradition.
So is that how my daddy do? This your thing.
What'd she say?
I love spin.
Oh, she loves me.
Yeah.
Brookie's gonna come and help us cook.
Okay, you get to this point. So, a bit of moisture, a bit of oil, and everything in there. We need to drain a bit of that. So your holes on here, on your pan, on your lid, you got small and bigger holes. Always try to start with the smaller hole on this lid. And if the small holes don't work, you can turn it around and do the bigger hole. Grab a tea towel, double it up a few times so you can hold it on the side and hold the lid. Look out. Just go slowly. The small holes are working quite well. Now once that's drained a fair bit, we're going to return to the pan and then we put tomatoes in. Tomato time. Diced tomatoes are Italian tomatoes. Only put them gently so you don't spill it everywhere. If you don't have a big can, you can get 2 of the smaller cans.
Now we're going to come in with some pizza sauce. And to cut through the acidity, we're going to come in with some tomato sauce.
Sorry, your mother just reminded me. We need to put some salt in it. My favourite, and I almost forgot.
And while that's cooking, I'll show you guys how to make the cheese sauce. First, we need a pot. We're going to melt some butter. In our house, we don't measure, so about that much. And while you're waiting for that, just get some self-raising flour. You need self-raising, not plain. So once that's melted, you want to come in with your flour, tip it up to the side, and just cover the butter. And then you want to take it off the heat. Just mix it into a dough. Just combine it as much as you can. Then you want to come in with some milk. Just add a little bit at a time. So each time you add milk, you just want to make it into a paste. Make sure you get all those lumpy bits out. Now we're going to go put in a little bit of water. Just little bits at a time. Alright, so now it's a bit like a watery sludge. You want to pop it back on the stove. Don't turn it on yet though. You want to come back in with some milk. And we like our lasagna really saucy, so we need to make a lot.
Oh yeah, you need heaps of white sauce. Heaps.
Heaps. I'm telling you, heaps.
And don't make a mess like that.
Now you want to come in with some salt. And turn your heat back on. And don't forget to keep stirring your sauce and keep an eye on it, because once it gets up to temp, it goes thick really fast. So just keep stirring. At this stage, you want to add your Parmesan. Once you add in your Parmesan, you don't want to add in extra salt because Parmesan is really salty. Just try to get out all the lumpy bits.
Keep stirring the meat at the same time. And you'll see it's starting to reduce.
See how it's starting to get really thick? You want to take it off the heat or reduce the heat. If it's starting to get too thick, just add in some more milk. Slowly. And if you want it extra cheesy, you can always put some shredded cheese in there, but we're not going to because I need to save that for the top. Once that's done, you just want to turn it off the heat and wait for the meat to be ready. Alright, now we're ready to build it. First, you need some white sauce. That's the bottom layer. Then you want to come in with some lasagna sheets. And if your pan's too big, you just want to break it in half. And then we come in with the meat. More white sauce.
My turn. And use the other half.
Meat again. More white sauce. And just keep layering until you're all out of ingredients.
But make sure you leave enough white sauce for the last layer.
The top layer, you want a nice, thick, juicy white sauce layer. You want to get every single little bit.
And just for the video, I'll help you mull up so she can scrape it all out.
Then you want to get some alfoil and just cover it up. And now we put it in the oven. And then bake for about 40 minutes.
Now it's time to pour it out and put some cheese on. Woo! Get hot in the kitchen, man.
Let's have a look.
Make sure you use the tea towel because it's bloody hot. Oh, then I'll rip it. But anyway, we don't need it. Oh yeah, look at that. Now it's time for some cheese. We ran out of the cheese, so we might have to put some slices on.
Just use whatever cheese you have, guys.
Alright, now we got cheese on there. We've got to put it back in the oven for about 10 to maybe 15 minutes. So all we're doing is just melting the cheese. It is best to make sure you have enough shredded cheese, but you just got to make do. Alright, we're ready. Make sure you fold this up enough, otherwise you burn your fingers. Look at that. But while it's resting, we'll get some plates out. Time to get the little one. Grab a good flipper up. I know it's not the right terms, but it's a spatula, but a flipper. Perfect lasagna. Oh, look at it. Perfect. Holding its firmness. That's where it comes to. Make sure you drain enough and reduce your mince down. Otherwise, Go small bit.